Now then, YouTube, it's Chaaty here, bringing you episode number 6 of the Liverpool FC save on Football Manager 26. In today's episode, we've got a youth intake. Not the best time to have a look like this, but it is Movember, which is why I've got it. But let's have a look at the youth intake. I haven't had a look at it as of yet. Right, so it says this is a terrific group of players coming through and has the potential to be a real golden generation for the club. So some good set of players coming up to the Reds in the future. Probably see them next month or February. I can't remember when they come out. Oh, March. Here we are. 92 days to go. But yeah, 5 stars. Excellent intake. So yeah, can't complain. Could be like the mid-90s, early 2000s. Obviously, we got Gerrard, Carragher, Steve McManaman, Robbie Fowler. There's someone else. Played for Real Madrid and Newcastle, I think, and a certain other club. Can't think who he is, but he was all right as well. In the last episode, we beat Man City away, Forest at home, and Barca away in a wicked set of games where we scored 8 and conceded 0, which helped take us to the top of the Premier League and second in the Champions League phase table, if that's what you want to call it. But after that, we had to face West Ham United at the London Stadium. Chiesa gave us the lead. Fulkirk then equalised for West Ham. I was going to say Barcelona then. They played like it in this game, I'll give you that. And then Isak puts us in front there from a Szoboszlai cross. He then gets sent off, Szoboszlai, the Hungarian. I'm sick of getting red cards on this save, I swear. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. But then Nicholas Fulkrug decided to get the equaliser for West Ham. Fair play. Alisson should have done better, I feel, but he had a 7.3 rating overall, so I can't complain too much. But a point in London, we take it. Still top of the Premier League. And then it was back to winning ways for us through an Alexander Isak pen in the 34th minute against Sunderland at home. Yeah, not the best result against a newly promoted side, but a win is a win. Back to winning ways, can't complain. After that, we faced Leeds away. Now, this game was insane because Leeds played really well in this game. They went 1-0 up early on through Noah Okafor, and I did end up playing 4-2-2-2 for the last 15 minutes, I think, and Isak got the equaliser for us on the 82nd minute. He then got what I thought was the winner in the 90th, but then Hugo Ekitike just twisted that knife even harder into the Leeds back to make it 3-1 in the 93rd minute and made the result look a lot more comfortable than it actually was. We then played PSV in the Champions League. I did feel quite a weakened side in this, as you can see. We had Mamardashvili in goal, Bradley and Kirkes with the fullbacks, with Gehi and Leone at centre-back. And yeah, a much changed lineup for us in the Champions League. Isak did still get his start, and he did get the equaliser for us after Boadu got the opener in the 20th minute. Ruben van Bommel then made it 2-1 to PSV before Cody Gakpo equalised for us. Then Gus Till scored 2 minutes later to put them back in front, the Dutch side, and then Isak got a pen and scored a pen in the 88th minute to save our blushes in Europe. But we've already qualified for the playoffs, so I did want to rest some players, because after that we did have to face Brighton at home, and we could only manage a draw. It was a point at home against Brighton. I think that's the first time we've dropped points at Anfield this season, so that's a bit disappointing. And I got to be honest, we absolutely battered them. I don't know if I can see the match report. I've clicked the wrong button there, but let's have a gander. So yeah, by the stats, you can clearly see 27 shots to their 6. Only the 7 on target, though, and they had 3. And the XGs are quite even. But yeah, I was a bit gutted we couldn't win that. And Frimpong scoring again. Honestly, he just loves it. So this is the league table before we head into that game against Spurs at White Hart Lane. We are currently top of the Premier League. After 16 games, we won 11, drawn 3 and lost just the 2. Scored 33, which is the most in the league, and we've conceded the least as well. So our goal difference is looking quite spectacular at the minute as well. But we are on 36 points. And I didn't realise this, but Brighton are in second place on 30. So it's a good job we didn't lose to them, really. Yeah, we are flying at the minute. That draw against Brighton is going to fiddle me off. The West Ham one I can take because we haven't been that good away from home. But we are 7 points above United. They're now down in 5th. Arsenal are 9 points behind us in 6th. So we are looking good for the league title here, and hopefully a win in the Champions League as well. This is the team that we're going with then to face Tottenham Hotspurs at White Hart Lane. We've got Alisson Becker in goal. Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez are the fullbacks, with Konate and partner in Van Dijk. at the back. We've got McAllister and Szoboszlai as the DMs, with Isak up top, Vert playing behind him, and Chiesa and Gakpo on the wings. And the reason for that is Mo Salah is in the African Cup of Nations. He's not back till the 19th of January. And Ryan Gravenberch picked up an injury the other day. Not out for too long, so he will be back for the game against Wolves. In my life, I love them all. Do, 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 do. This is the Spurs team then to face us at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, aka White Hart Lane. They've got Vicario in goal. Fullbacks are Jed Spence and Doggy, with Kevin Danso and Mickey van der Ven. The centre-backs, they've got Bentancur and Paulinho as the holding midfielders, with Dom Solanke up top, Matthias Till on the left, Kulusevski on the right, and Xavi Simons playing just behind Dom Solanke. Here we are, and it's live. Matthias Till into Xavi Simons, his João Paulinho out to Jed Spence. And that is the highlight. Be a big win if we can get it at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We did beat them 6-3 here last season in real life. And we absolutely battered them, really. 6-3 was quite flattering for them, if I'm being totally honest. But different team, different manager. Here's Jed Spence for Spurs now. Who can he find? He gets past Kirkes with ease, and his shot goes well wide. Nothing to worry about. Here we are. It's Dominik Szoboszlai into Van Dijk. His Florian Wirtz. McAllister finds Frimpong. Can he get past his man? He can, but he's lost it. Tell gets it back. McAllister wins it back again. Here's Milos Kirkes. Who can he find in the box? There's plenty of people in there. Kirkes. Ball in. Isak. Oh, he's got to be scoring that. He's got to be scoring that, the Swede. Here's Bentancur for Spurs. Jed Spence gets past Gakpo. It's Kulusevski, who gives it back to Jed Spence, who gives it to Kevin Danso, into Mickey van der Ven, who finds Udogie. Udogie gives it to Tell, and that's a great tackle by McAllister, but Udogie's there, he wins it back. Great save from Alisson. Oh, a few times that's happened where we've won the ball back, and it's turned into a chance for the opposition. It happened against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, in that 1-0 defeat, but it hasn't happened here, so we can breathe. Oh, no, we can't. It's a corner. It's a corner. Kulusevski, it's in. Fuck. Udogie scored. He missed a chance just beforehand, and Tottenham have got a 1-0 lead here. Oh, it's not good. Commentators curse that. I just said it didn't impact us this time, and then they get a goal. Ah, that's poor, that. That's so poor. Alright, I'm going to change the mentality to balance just to get a bit more control in the game. Let's see if this works. We've only had an XG of 0.26. We're not having many opportunities. Isak obviously had that opportunity early on to give us a 1-0 lead. We're now losing 1-0 through a left back. So, yeah, not ideal, but there's another corner here for Spurs, I believe. It is. Kulusevski's going to take it. Who can he find in the box? No one. Alisson clears. Xavi Simons, wow. Oh, we're getting humbled here. That is some goal. Alisson did well to get it clear. And Xavi Simons, that is some strike, mate. Fair play. That reminds me of, like, Danny Rose's volley against Arsenal on his debut. What a strike that is outside the box. It's 2-0 to Spurs, and it's not looking good for us. Right, I'm going to have to change something here. Let's go more direct. And let's do both flanks here. We have got a highlight. We might get a goal here. Here's Frimpong. That's a pen. That's got to be a pen. It is. But we need to rely on Alexander Isak. Missed an easy chance earlier. Can he score now? No! Fuck me! Why can't any of our players take pens properly? And that's the half-time whistle. That's so annoying. Isak, man. Come on. I can't believe he's missed that. We are going to make some changes here. We need to get back in this game. We are having such a poor game. Isak with a 6.22. I'm going to leave him on because I haven't got many options, really. Let's put him there. I'm thinking about taking Chiesa and Wirtz off because they're not having the best games. Let's put Chiesa there. And I'm thinking pushing these two up. Let's go 4-1-2-1-2. Let's take Gakpo off as well. He's not having the best game. Put him on there. Wirtz can stay on. Let's put Chiesa off for Ekitike. And hopefully this can make a bit of a difference. Yeah, right. Let's go with that for the second half. It's not been the best first half, but We've got to try something to get back into the game. Let's change Frimpong actually to a wing back because we want him to get forward. Same with Kirkes. Let's see if this can make a difference for us in the second half. Tempted to change, not work ball into box, but hit early cross with the two strikers up top. They're very tall people, and hopefully they can get us a goal or two in this second half. To try and get us back in the game here. Nothing much has happened. I've asked us to be more direct. Let's pass into space. See if that does anything. And let's have that as standard instead. Let's see if we can get a goal. We have got a corner though. So we can potentially get back into this game. So Bosley is going to try and find Van Dijk, I hope. He didn't find him, but here's Isak. He's got a goal. I knew he'd come good. Right, he's got one back for us. It's 2-1 to Spurs with 26 minutes left to play. It's Tottenham 2, Liverpool 1. Hopefully, this tactical switch at half-time is going to help us. Something we might have to look into doing with Mo Salah being on international duty for a month is changing the formation because we are missing him big time. Chiesa can play up top, Gakpo can play up top as well, so it's not like as if we're short in that area. Yeah, we've got decent attacking fullbacks as well, so could potentially go 3 at the back, you know. I might have to look into that. Tactical switchings. 20 minutes to play. We're having way more shots now than Spurs. We just can't quite get that equaliser. I am going to take Kirkes off for Robertson and Frimpong off for Connor Bradley, just because they are going to be doing a lot more running. Verts is going to have to come off. He's having a stinker, to be fair. And we'll bring Curtis Jones on in that free roll. I might put Szoboszlai there and put Jones as a deep line. Okay, I can't. I put him as an advanced playmaker. Why can't I put him as a thingy bob? Doesn't matter. Hopefully, this can make a difference for us. Come on, the Reds. 13 minutes left to play. I'm going to go positive now, just to try and get that equaliser. Let's go attacking. Right, let's go long balls and play through press. Let's try this. Oh, we've got a highlight in the last minute. It's Isak. McAllister, who finds Wataru Endo. Good ball out from him to Andy Robertson. Back to Endo. McAllister now. Szoboszlai! What a goal that is! Hugo Ekitike with the assist. It's Tottenham 2, Liverpool 2, and we all thought we were down and out, but we got right back into it at the end. Mentality monsters. Ekitike with a little touch there to Szoboszlai, who rifles it in the bottom right-hand corner. And it's 2-2. Have we got time for one more goal? This would be the comeback of all comebacks. And it's not. It's 2-2 though. I'll take it. Because that first half wasn't the best. We got right back into it with that tactical switch at half-time. We are really missing Mo Salah. And I'm going to have a big tactical think now for this second half of the season. Well, until the end of January when he's back. Right, we've made a new tactic for the future without Mo Salah out on that right-hand side. I'm going to get Gahey in as well. So this is what we've gone for. We're playing Wolves in 6 days in game. So I'm going to get the lads like sort of familiar with it until then. But this is what we've gone for, and I hope you like it. So we've gone for Alisson Becker in goal. Chaaty, Gahey and Van Dijk are the centre-backs. I'm going to swap Gahey and Van Dijk round there. Gahey predominantly plays on the left-hand side at the back. So then we've got Frimpong as the right wing-back. Kirkes as the left wing-back. With McAllister and Szoboszlai in the DM role. Szoboszlai more of a box-to-box, and McAllister trying to ping some balls upfield into our channel midfielder, Florian Wirtz. He's going to be playing behind Ekitike as our deep line forward and Alexander Isak as our channel forward, trying to make some more space and things like that in the channels. So that's our in-possession tactic. Our out-of-possession tactic is exactly the same, except fullbacks come back while we're defending. We've got McAllister and Szoboszlai as pressing defensive midfielders, so they'll both push up to try and win the ball. I'm going to trial that. Might leave us a bit open, but then at the same time, we've got 5 at the back. We've got then Florian Wirtz playing as a pressing central midfielder, with Isak playing as a splitting outlet centre forward, with Ekitike playing as a central outlet centre forward. But this is going to be a very direct and very high tempo formation. We're going to have the players wider as well and try and keep the ball in the box. Defensively, we're not going stuck in because we're constantly getting red cards at the minute and it is stressing me out. But it's a very intense formation, and hopefully one that's going to be proved to be quite attacking. But Wolves aren't beaten for a while, so hopefully this little tactical change will catch them off guard. Well, United's downward spiral continues with another defeat, this time away at Aston Villa. Liverpool play Aston Villa tonight in real life at 8 o'clock. I'm not looking forward to that either. Don't you just love this game? Just spent about 10 minutes making a tactic and a formation to get Gahey, Chaaty and Van Dijk in. And he's out for like nearly 2 months. Just over 2 months. Nice one. Well, I didn't expect to see that. Arne Slot at Chelsea. Huh. This is our team then to face Wolverhampton Wanderers at Anfield. We've got Alisson Becker in goal. And then we've got Frimpong and Kirkes as the fullbacks with Chaaty, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez at centre-back. Gahey just got that injury, didn't he? So Joey G gets an opportunity here. He's done well whenever I've played him, to be fair, so I can't argue with that replacement. And then we've got McAllister and Szoboszlai as the holding DMs. Verts playing just behind Ekitike and Alexander Isak up top. This is the informed Wolves team that we're going to play against today. They've got Jose Sarr in goal with a defence of Mosquera, Totti and Cree at the back with Rodrigo Gomez on the right, David Muller-Wulfer on the left with Andre and João Gomez as the DMs. They've then got John Aris, I'm sure he's on Game of Thrones, and Jean Rinze Bellegrade on the right with Jurgen Strand-Larsen up top. Now hopefully we face the Wolves that are currently playing in real life and not the ones that are like on fire in this game. So my fingers are crossed. Right, it's a must-win game this for the Reds after 3 consecutive draws. We are still 4 points clear at the top of the table, but it was a bit bigger than that, so we don't want it to keep getting closer and closer and closer. And it's live. Ekitike out to Kirkes. Here's Isak. Into Ibrahima Konate. Nothing happens. We have our first highlight is Jose Sarr for Wolves out to Muller-Wulfer. Into Krejciki, into Sarr, is Totti, Mosquera, Andre, good ball out to Rodrigo Gomez, gets past Kirkes, who's found Bellegrade, good ball into Strand-Larsen, I think he's offside, he is, nothing to worry about. I don't know why I'm on balance, I'm sure I put it on attacking, and the goals have been disallowed, so let's go all out now and try and get that goal. We've got a highlight straight from this, so hopefully we get a goal from it. Is Alexis McAllister. Good ball out to Kirkes. That's the sort of plays that I want from him. That's exactly why I put him in the deep line playmaker role, to find those sort of passes to create some opportunities for us. Here's Kirkes again. McAllister, good ball into Szoboszlai. Back to Kirkes, back to Szoboszlai. Can he find anyone in the box? It's Isak. He's hit the post. Oh, God, I thought it was going to bounce back to him. There's Jeremy Frimpong. Ekitike. Frimpong. Isak. Oh, it's over. Right, so throw in now for the Reds. 15 minutes in, another highlight is Kirkes, Szoboszlai, McAllister, back to Kirkes. Good ball into Frimpong, who he heads wide as well. Szoboszlai, oh, is Isak Gomez. Ekitike can't do anything from it. Oh no, it was Kirkes. We got another corner though, is Szoboszlai. Can he find the head of one of our centre-backs? Van Dijk! Oh, he's headed over as well. We need to work on our heading in training. None of them can bloody get on target. Free kick now for Wolves. Arias puts it in, headed away by Van Dijk. Here's João Gomez now for Wolves. Back to the keeper. Here's Jose Sarr. I wish our pressing midfielders would press. Ekitike does though. He wins it back. Brilliant play by him. And it's McAllister to Verts. Oh, what a save by Sarr. It's still 0-0. Oh, I think that describes this game quite well. They've had a lot more of the ball than us. It's still 0-0. Gibbs White just scored for Forest there, but it's a free kick. Here's Krejci. Oh, McAllister's won it back brilliantly. Who can he find in the box? Ekitike's there. McAllister back to Frimpong. Good ball into Isak. It's in! Jeremy Frimpong assist. Alexander Isak goal. And that's the width I was talking about with the fullbacks bombing up and down. The goal's being checked. Please don't get us loud. It's awarded. It's 1-0 to the Reds just before half-time. A perfect time for us to score. And, oh, it was close. It was tight. Fair play. Right decision, Lino. He's on our side. But yeah, more of that, please. We haven't had much of the ball. It's a bit of a concern. I might have to look at why that is. It's not like as if we haven't got the... Possibly because we're going more direct. Let's change that to standard to see if we can keep the ball a bit better. And craft some opportunities out of it. Joe Gomez with a good ball into Frimpong. Well, that is half-time. And it is 1-0 to Liverpool. They've only had one shot, Wolves. I don't know whether that was the one that was offside or what, but we've had 17 shots, 8 on target, so we're getting a lot more shots on target than previously, but I want a bit more of the ball as well. Good ratings there from our midfield too, and Frimpong as well as Alexander Isak. Wirtz isn't really getting into this game. Might have to drop him a bit lower. I'm not too sure yet, but we're looking good in this formation. Not conceding many chances, but we're still not keeping the ball as much as I'd like. Wolves having a lot more of it. And there is a highlight now. Is Jose Sa for Wolves, who gives it to Crei into Arias. Who can he find? Noah McAllister's been on fire in this game. I think we found a perfect position for him in this team. I've been toying about with the tactics a little bit. I think I nailed it for the what a goal that is. I don't think I have nailed it. That's a great ball there from Bellegarde into Gomez, and a brilliant one too, that is. Completely opens up our defence. We're meant to have 3 at the back. I don't know where the other player was, but it's now 1-1 at Anfield with 35 minutes left to play. We are getting FM'd a bit here, but Frimpong's knackered as predicted in this sort of system. We are going to get Andy Robbo and Bradley on, and we will put on Curtis Jones for Wirtz, but we're going to put Szoboszlai up there. McAllister's a bit tired, so we might get Endo on as well. We've got one more sub to make. I think it's going to have to be Chiesa for Hugo Ekitike. Let's put Chiesa as a channel forward as well and change Isak to a centre forward and go from there. Oh, as a highlight is Szoboszlai. Oh, he's hit the bar. Bloody hell. I was too busy making substitutions. Szoboszlai finds Bradley in the box. Robertson's there, is headed away, and we might get done on the counter here. Strand Larsen, Curtis Jones is there. Brilliant. Is Ibrahima Konate into Wataru Endo. Is Joe Gomez. Back to Ibrahima Konate. Wataru Endo. Konate. Is Virgil van Dijk for the Reds. Into Jones. Endo. Isak with a shot. What a save. He tried that finesse shot plus against Jose Sa, but he's saving everything out there apart from the goal that we scored, obviously. We are dominating the game. Here's Wolves again. Andre. Won by Robbo is Dominic Szoboszlai for the Reds, who finds Robertson. It's a good ball out to the Scotsman. Good ball into Chiesa, headed away. And here's Andre again, Mosquera. Who can he find? He finds Bellegarde. Here's Arias, and we might be in big trouble here. Conor Bradley completely out of position. And Wolves had an opportunity to score there. It's still 1-1, but it is a corner for Wolves, and nothing comes of it. I'm a lot more of the ball, Wolves. I'm going to change it to positive, because we're a bit too attacking, I think, because Bradley was nowhere near where he should have been there. And, oh, Robbo, I thought he was going to win that. He's gotten beat. Here's Gomez, and Szoboszlai wins it back. Can we get them on the counter? Come on, Dom. 20 minutes left at Anfield. Here's Federico Chiesa. Brilliant bit of skill. Chiesa, oh, he's hit the post. Is a highlight for Wolves. 15 minutes left to play. Joe Gomez, that was terrible, but it's all right. Alisson's got the ball now. Who can he find for us? Alisson Becker. Out to Virgil van Dijk. Up to Andy Robertson. Here's Curtis Jones. Back to Robertson. Can he get the ball in? It's a penalty, I think. It might be a free kick, but that very well could be a pen. It was very close, that. What's the ref going to give? Come on. Give the pen. Give. No pen. 12 minutes left to go. Gomez, Szoboszlai gets past his man. Is Conor Bradley. Can he get the ball in the box? He's giving it to Endo. Oh, God, this is weird. Look at all the bodies we got in the box. Someone put the ball in. It's Curtis Jones, Robertson. Who can he find? He gets past his man. He shoots. Oh, he's saved again by Jose Sa. He's on fire. Corner now. Szoboszlai. Headed away. Here's Alexander Isak. Is Joe Gomez. This highlight's going to end, I think. It's gone back, all the way back. Wolves defending really well here. But it's still going. Are we being conned? Good ball by Joe Gomez. Conor Bradley beats his man. Can he find Isak in the box? Oh, brilliant run. It's Robertson. It's Szoboszlai. 2-1 to the Reds. And Andy Robertson assist. I thought it was his shot. I got a bit confused there. But yeah, Conor Bradley, brilliant run. Down the right. Lovely bit of skill to get past his man there. Robertson hit the ball. I think that's a deflection. I don't think that's an assist. And Szoboszlai on the half volley finally gets past Jose Sa. Right, got 9 minutes to hold on for our first win in 4. Obviously drawing the last 3 games. 30 shots in this game. 13 on target. And it would be nice if we could hold on. So let's go a bit cautious here. Make sure we don't concede any late opportunities. There's a minute left to play here. I think we've done enough. Have we done enough? We have. It's 2-1. It's a win for the Reds. So that result against Wolves takes us 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League. above Manchester City after 18 games, nearly the halfway point of the season, and I think we're doing alright. Well, that's it then, guys, for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But we will come back for the games against Arsenal away and Luton away in the FA Cup. So we're going to have a 2-game break now, and we're going to face the Gunners at the Emirates on a Wednesday, cold Wednesday night in January in the new year. So Merry Christmas. Hope you all had a good one, and I hope you all enjoyed this episode. So yeah, that is me. I've been Chaaty. You've been great. Ciao for now.